Madrid 2, Barcelona 1 in Santiago Bernabeu, full time. Let's talk about it. First half report, 2-1 Real Madrid. It's funny, I just saw the highlights, but I missed the Barcelona goal. But it's been lovely. It's been lovely. Vinny balling. I don't know, against Barcelona, he just like turns up baller. Goulet, I saw the mistake, but besides that, he's fine. Jude, I've been saying it, he's back to his best. Not his best, but he's back to what he does. The assist, the goal, the walk, everything. Perfect. Jude, no issue. 2-1 Real Madrid. Halftime though, so you're gonna be seeing me full time. Let's see if I'm just jubilant. Or maybe I'm downcasted. We'll see at the full 90, but so far, so good. Dean, it was a little iffy in the first couple minutes. You're like, I think he's coming back from either suspension or injury, so he might not have those like touches or playing time. That might be the reason why he was a little sluggish. But Real Madrid good. Defensively, we're good. I was a little bit iffy with the Camavinga Tchouameni. I thought it would be a little bit too defensively, but when you even peel the formation, it's kind of weird. We're playing a little bit of a pyramid with Jude and Camavinga kind of alternating on the RCM side, on the right side. I do my full analysis at full time, but Vinny, he balling. Those dribbles, across, the shots, he doesn't shoot this game yet, but balling. Mbappe, that full volley, F the other goals, that full volley. No, half volley. That half volley, like he's trying to win Ballon d'Or. He's trying to win a Ballon d'Or. He's trying to F around and win the Ballon d'Or. The whole team's playing good. I'll probably give another analysis of Barcelona as well, because this is an important game. Barcelona, the missing key people. Last season they kind of got by because of offsides with Inago Martinez, whatever. But they're clearly missing a structural defense. Someone next to Kabasi that could lead like Martinez. The mid is solid. It's okay. Fermin Lopez got the goal from a Gula mistake, but it's fine. Pedri's been doing good. I'm not gonna lie. If you've been watching the game offensively for Barcelona kind of revolves around Pedri. Yamal hasn't been getting the touches I think he would need. I think second half he's gonna come alive. Rashford's doing Rashford things, crossing the ball, swerving. But yeah, Barcelona more so defensively, they are not on their A game. I will say this season Barcelona isn't on their A game, but last season around this time I don't think they were either. So Hansi Flick, I know he's on the touchline. I think got a red card last game, so he's on the touchline. But he needs to make some, formation changes, maybe tactical changes, maybe a winter signing for center back position. But they don't got no money. They don't got no money. I feel for Barcelona, actually. I feel for them. Anyways, it is halftime, 2-1. So we'll see if I'm this happy. But I'll give my full analysis of everything after the full 90. Anyways, cheers. Adios. Hasta luego. Second half hasn't started yet, but I made some notes, and Tebow, love the goalkeeper. That guy can't pass. If I was Hansi Flick, I would press every time he has the ball. He's just gonna kick it wayward. He's trying to see like Vinny on the left or like Jude on the right. He's trying to kick it, and you can't kick it like that. That guy can't kick. He could save. That guy can save the Titanic. If you know, you know. But when it comes to passing, I don't know. He's kind of poor. I would say first half we pressed very good. We pressed very, very good. I see Vinny just running. Sometimes he's walking, especially when Pedri just went past like Jude. Maybe you should stretch a leg out or something, or run a bit. But besides that, he was pressing. Eder, lovely. Hala Madrid. Okay, you guys must have saw my first half reaction. Second half was more game management. I'll do my full analysis right now, because second half I can't really even say much. Xabi Alonso, when he took off Vinicius, I couldn't really understand it. A formation switch. Gonzalo coming on for Mbappe. I think he was just there to, hustle, press, do all the extra stuff. Raheem Diaz, not good enough, man. You have those minutes and you need to slot in Mbappe for that chance. Besides that, 2-1. Let's talk tactics though. I swear Madrid looked like they played a pyramid formation, with Mbappe being the sole striker, Giroud and Camavinga alternating on the RCM RM position, Valverde right back for sure. And then it was Guler and Giroud. Guler was playing more deeper. It seems like we're trying to mold him into the Madrid, and he did pretty good outside of the let up. Giroud, he came back from injury, and game by game he's been improving. So I have no issues with Giroud. Very, very good. I think, to be honest, when you look back at this game, it was more like Barcelona needs to do better. The finishing in the final third was poor from Firmino. I know he scored that one goal from good mistake, the Rashford pass, but he's had many chances, and then he just shoots straight at the keeper. I usually don't do a Barcelona review, but I guess our Clasico, it warrants it. Casado, when he came on, was solid. Pedri was running it. The last 5-10 minutes, you could see that he was gassed, especially in the extra time in the second half. He was gassed. Yamal didn't do anything. I thought it would be like a Yamal show. I remember last year, second half of the season, I think Copa del Rey finals, he wasn't doing much, and he popped out of nowhere and scored that goal, I think, outside the box curler. So I was expecting something similar, but he didn't do anything. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of disappointing, especially all that smack talk that he was having to Magistas. Even Carvajal was like, bro, I gotta talk to you after the game or before the game, because it's not, you're not supposed to say half this stuff. Yamal, he's 18-year-old. He's learning each game. He's learning. Nuno Mendes kind of clicked him with a seatbelt every time they play each other, PSG or even Portugal. But yeah, it's a learning curve for Lamine. I like Yamal. I like him very much, but it's a learning curve. Back to the champions of European competition of football. Absolutely beautiful. Tactically, it was brilliant. Defense, lovely. Alvaro, strap on Yamal. Alvaro, strap on the left side. Tchouameni, he's showing you where the top three's DMs. I was talking to my brother earlier. I thought Tchouameni was the best DM, but then he said Casado. I'm like, okay, yeah, fair. Tchouameni's like top 2, top 3, 100%. He showed his worth, especially on the defensive end. Camavinga, welcome back, Camavinga, because how he moved the ball, how he progressed the ball. Sometimes, it was a little iffy with his dribbles, but defensively, the sand tackles, the slide tackles, he's back to what we know Camavinga to be. Ceballos came on, he was whatever. Brahim Diaz came on, he was whatever. Rodrigo came on, he had that one opportunity. I'm like, Rodrigo, when you come on, you have to, do some, because you're coming on for Vinicius Jr. in the 70-something minute. Like, come on and do some. He had a chance and he just hit it straight at the keeper. Yeah, Mbappe, where it's like, okay, at least he will score like every game, and then if he has a chance and he misses, it's fine. The GA is crazy. Rodrigo, when you have your chance, you have to take it, or you have to test properly. You didn't even test properly. I'm very disappointed, but I'm disappointed more so because he came on for Vinny, and this was supposed to be Vinny's time to show, play out of his mind, and he did, but he just got subbed off. I thought Vinny deserved the man of the match, but it's fine. They gave it to Mbappe. Anyone watching the game, I think you would give it to like Jude more so, because Jude was kind of going up and down as a good 8. He had the assist to Mbappe, and he had that tap and goal. Scores 2-1, and he had all contributions for Real Madrid. I think he deserves it, but they gave it to the best player in the world. Who am I? Hala Madrid. It's a good day today. We were losing 4 straight, I think, last year to Barcelona. Both finals and both our Clásicos in the league. So it's nice to get a W under our belt. I think we're 5 points clear in the league. Mbappe scored that lovely goal that was called offside, and he scored another goal. Shout out to Jude for the pass. So it seems like when Madrid's in full throttle, we kind of have a good vision. I see that pyramid information. I see what Camavinga and Xabi Alonso is trying to do with Camavinga on the right, and I think it's lovely. Maybe it's effective against Barcelona at that game, and they might come back in the second El Clasico. Maybe like teams like Getafe and Mallorca won't be as effective, but Xabi Alonso got the tactics. Perfect. I think Flick not being there severely impacted the game. I will say that for the Barcelona end. His presence, seeing the game, especially when like it's in your face, and maybe making more game management tactics. With like when you see the pitch, as I said, right in your face, probably played a massive factor. He can only relay his message to the vice captain or the vice manager. assistant manager, assistant coach, whatever. But no, Koundé, he had that chance where he shouldn't have chested, he should have headed or chested down into a half volley. Yamal, yeah, nice. He could have got assist for that, but he didn't. I needed more from Yamal. Frankie was solid. He was just going up and down, playing a classic 8 Frankie role. Everyone else was kind of a ghost. Rooney Bagardi, when he came on, he was on my fantasy league, but when he came on, he wasn't really doing much either. He didn't have the time to showcase, but you would have expected more. Even Rashford, when he played like the full 70, 80, you would have expected more. I was surprised that Flick took off Kabasi. It was Kabasi for Rooney. I was surprised with that change because I'm like, okay, because Mbappe was so on. So a lot of times if there was a counter attack, who's stopping? But yeah, second half, it seems like it was more of a tactical brilliance from Xabi Alonso, calming the game down, making correct decisions, playing Carvajal where the time needed to be. And Carvajal is a good manager, like a good captain. He knows what to do to win a game. No, overall, I'm happy. 2-1, you know. The goal came off of a Gula mistake. They had their chances as well. They just didn't take it. But overall, Madrid 2, Barcelona 1. Like, we're back. And, like, it's also good because Mbappe needs to win something. Although it's fine if he does it. But, like, if he does, it's even more better because this is like a Ballon d'Or season. And the critique of Mbappe was, oh, you know, he could score 35 goals without a W or without a trophy. What is that? But it's great that he's now, like, having the games and goals to accompany the games. And hopefully the games lead into titles. Overall, 2-1, you know, not much to say. Shout out Madrid, holla Madrid. Yeah, I'll see you guys. I think we're playing Champions League this week, so maybe you see me on Tuesday, Wednesday. Anyways, cheers. What you wishing for? Maybe you should wish it more. Maybe when it rains it, maybe the world is yours. Maybe when it rains it pours. Yeah, shout out Trippy for that one. Anyways, back forward. Starting with goalkeeper match ratings, in my opinion. Hala Madrid. Thibaut Courtois, man, 7.8. You know, he made some saves, although it's clear saves, but he made those nonetheless. Those for mean shots. Saved nonetheless. Valverde playing on the right, 8-9. He made those smart tackles when he needed to make the smart tackles. It was disappointing that I got the yellow early, so excuse me. He couldn't do anything more crazy. But you know, Valverde is Valverde. You can never go wrong. It's like the Jira thing. Play him anywhere. He's Valverde. He covers the whole pitch. Ciao Conte. Center back, Dean, 6.5. You know, slow start. Coming back from, I think, a suspension. Slow start. Didn't do anything crazy, but didn't do like his breaking passes often. So 6.5. Eder, 8.5. You know, he's our more physical threat, more physical like demeanor, where it's like, you're not going to get past me. It's going to be rough and tumble. It's going to be like 50-50. Let's go. And I don't think he lost a single duel this whole game. So it might be a 9, solid 9. Alvaro, 9.5. That guy got Yamal on lock. That guy didn't do anything wrong at all. Yeah, he got Yamal on lock in terms of positioning, in terms of even tackling. Like a lot of stand tackles in the box. I remember second half, he nicked it away from Yamal. I remember when Yamal was it was a 2-on-1. It was a 1-on-2, I guess, and it was Alvaro and someone else. Alvaro nicked it. Yamal was about to cut back on his right side, but Alvaro nicked it. So he's playing 9. Feels like sometimes we're playing 4-2-3-1. So Tchouameni next to Kama. Kama kind of be on the right more so. Kama was 8.5. Brilliant defensively. I'm already talking about Kama bigger in the video, so I won't, talk about it much. But just defensively, welcome back. Tchouameni. I said top 3, right? I said top 3 DMs. 9.25 because he didn't have like a belt of a goal or a shot. He didn't have like a belt of a header. If any of his shots or any of his header hit the target, 9.5. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Great positioning, great tackling, great like defensive captaincy, like more like defensive awareness and more organizing that back two. Well, the 2 to the back 4 and the 4-2-3-1. Lovely. Vinicius Jr. 9. It could have been higher if he stayed on the pitch. He could have been a little bit more. He's a little lazy, but Xabi Alonso kind of supporting him and kicking that laziness out of him and telling him to press more. But his dribbles, his take-ons, that's like vintage Vinny. That's like Vinny on Fernandinho, Manchester City. That's like Vinny 2-3 years ago with Benzema. Like, he's taking them on and he's succeeding. And he's doing his little tricks and flicks. Even across into Eder, back to Jude. Like, a lot of times it comes Vinny. The last couple of games it's come from Vinny. So, Vinny 9. Guler was next to Tremeni as well. He was like 7.25. Could have been higher if he didn't make the mistake. And he played a solid game. Outside the mistake, he played a solid game. I was slowly warming up to Guler, and I think he's still like the key decider. But having seen the next player about to mention, Guler might have to take a backseat again. Next player being the future GOAT midfielder of all time, Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham, my bad. Assists and a goal today. He is 9.9. He's 9.5. For his standards, he's 9. For anyone else's standards, he's man of the match. Whatever that rating is, he's that. Great movement, great dribbles, not much to do wrong. He did when he was passing backwards, it was a little iffy. I'm not gonna lie, first and second half. A lot of times when Thibaut would pass back to Thibaut was like, come on, like the guy was pressing me. And he was like, my bad. And I think one more time in the second half, he did a bad back pass. Wasn't to Thibaut, but it was to the right back over there, I think. That was wayward. Before it, that turn through ball, slots into Mbappe. Vintage. The tap in, some haters might say vintage, but a goal's a goal, that's vintage. Just scoring a goal, that's vintage. So, 2 GAs in one game. 2 Gs, 90 minutes. We'll take it. On the right, it was. Oh, yeah, because it was Camavinga, Jude alternating. So I think I got that down. And then Kylian, solid 8. Solid 8. 8.5. No, 9. That offside goal was so close. Margins. That's why you can't really do anything about that. That's why I'm still giving him a 9. Because if that goal went in, that's a 9.5 performance. But because of that goal went in, but it was ruled offside, I'm like, yeah, he still played crazy good. He still put the ball in the back of the net. Yeah. But anyways, that's my match rating for each of the individuals. Yeah, I have to. This is a big win, El Clasico. Hopefully the next El Clasico, I think it would be in Saudi Arabia anyways, for the Copa de España. What? Copa de España? Copa de España. Super Copa. Because they changed the name. Saying Super Copa. Yeah. We'll see how that happens. If we play, because I think one of us has to play Atletico Madrid first. I think Villarreal is in the mix as well. But anyways, that's my match ratings. Let me get back to the video.